In today's video, we will see nearly 5 hidden features of Excel. These features are really awesome and easy to use. Let's see our very first hidden feature. This is my workbook, and in my workbook, I have got many worksheets. When we see at the bottom, there are many worksheets. In Excel, we have got an inbuilt navigation bar, and the hidden navigation bar is inside View tab. Let's go to View tab. In the center, we can see navigation. I'll click on navigation. And on the right hand side, we have got our navigation bar. Over here, we have got all our worksheets. Let's click on any worksheet. I'll click on employees, and data of employees are just in front of us. If I'll click on dashboard, our dashboard is just in front of us. One very interesting thing over here, we haven't got only sheets name, we have got all the details also in our navigation bar. I'll click on inventory, and inside inventory we have got many tables. If I'll click on any table, we are on the header of the table. But when I'll click on table, just see, our table got selected. In the same way, if I'll select table 3, our table 3 got selected. Let's minimize this. Inside this navigation bar, we get the option to search the name of the sheets. On the top, we can type name of the sheet and it will be just in front of us. Even we can take this navigation bar to left hand side, means this is floating navigation bar. We can place this as per our requirement. Perfect. Let's see our next example. Create bookmarks. Inside Excel, we can create bookmarks also. And it's really very easy. We have to go on top. Over here we can see C5. And C5 is the cell where I have clicked my mouse. If I'll click anywhere else, we can see the cell number, that is F6. Over here we get the option of drop down. I'll click on drop down. In my whole worksheet, I have got 3 tables. Table 1, Table 3 and Table 4. If I'll click on Table 1, we jump to next sheet and specific data got selected. In the same way, if I'll click on drop down and we'll click on Table 4 got selected. So how this can be customized? Suppose that I want to give inventory transaction a name, I can select this data. So I have selected the data including headers. Now I'll go on top, we'll remove B12 from here and we'll give it a name, inventory transaction. Over here we can't give space, I'll give underscore transaction. Now I'll hit enter. Let's click on drop down and we can see the name as inventory transaction. Let's go to some other sheet. Now let's go on top. Let's click on drop down. This time I'll click on inventory transaction and just notice inventory transaction is just in front of us. Let's go to some other sheet. Let's come down and let's select some specific part. Let's go on top and let's delete the cell reference. I'll rename this most important. I'll hit enter. Now I'll go on top. I'll come to left hand side and will click on drop down. And this time I'll select most important. And just notice all the data got selected of a specific worksheet. Perfect. Let's move to next example. Pattern fill. As we all know that Excel reads patterns, and whatever pattern we provide to Excel, Excel provides data accordingly. For an example, we have got numbers as 1 and 2. If I select both and will drag it down, Excel read the patterns and provided us the numbers as 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. If I'll do this 10, enter, we'll select first 2 numbers and we'll drag it down. Excel added 9 to all the numbers like 1, 10, 19, 28 and so on. If I'll do this 50, we'll select both and we'll drag it down. Our patterns are getting changed. Perfect. One very interesting thing over here. I have got year. If I'll drag it down, it has changed the dates. If I'll click on plus sign, we can change years also, like fill years. And my years got changed. One more thing we can do. Let's undo this. I'll right click the mouse and will drag this. My window got opened. From here I can select fill years and all the years got filled up like 24, 25 and so on. Same with weekends. I'll click on the date. We'll right click the mouse and we'll drag it down. We'll select fill weekdays. Same with months. I'll right click the mouse and we'll drag it down and we'll select fill months. Perfect. In case you want to change the format, you can select all can press Ctrl 1, can go to date, and from right hand side, you can select any date format. If the desired date format is not visible over here, we can see language location. We can see English India. We will have to click on drop down and select the desired country. Now all the formats got changed. I'll select any desired format, will come down and will click on OK. And all the date formats got changed. Perfect. Let's move to next example. Filter from cells. Over here we have got customer name, state, sales, and so on. Suppose we have to filter the data state-wise, the very common thing what we do, we apply filters, or we convert the data in table format, or we click on header, we press Shift Ctrl down arrow key, and we use the shortcut as Shift Ctrl L, and our filter gets applied. But we are not going to do this. I'll undo this by pressing Ctrl Z or Command Z. If I want to filter my data state-wise, I'll click on any specific state, will right-click the mouse, will come down and will click on Filter. On the right-hand side, I get many options. So you can select any option as per your requirement, but in my case, I am going to click on Filter by selected sales value. And just notice, my data got filtered state-wise. And on the top, we have got filter buttons also. Let's close this. Let's undo this by pressing Ctrl Z or Command Z. If I want to filter my data product category wise, I'll click on a specific category, will right click the mouse, will come down, filter, will come to right hand side and will click on filter by selected sales value. And our data got filtered product category wise. Let's move to next example. Sort. This is my data where I have got my region, name and sales. I have highlighted lowest sale and highest sales. Let's see how we can sort the data. I'll select my whole data. We'll go to Data tab. Inside Data tab, in the center, we get the option of Sort. I'll click on Sort. We'll take this down. So new window popped up. Over here we can see Sort by. On the top, we can see column, values, order. Just before values, we can see up and down arrow. Means we can see the scrolling bar. If I'll click over here, we have got all the column names, but we have to sort our data row wise. If I'll click on values, we can see values, cell color, font color and cell icon. Let's come down and let's click on options. Small window will pop up. Orientation, sort from top to bottom, sort from left to right. In our case, we will click on second option, that is sort from left to right, and we'll do OK. Now we can see row 4. Earlier it was all columns and we have got 3 rows. In our case, our values are in row number 6. So I'll click on row 6. We'll come to right hand side. Smallest to largest. I'll click on arrow and we can select largest to smallest, or even we can customize it. So let's leave as smallest to largest and let's click on OK. Just notice one thing. Our headers got moved to right hand side and we really don't want this. Let's undo this by pressing Ctrl Z or Command Z. This time I'll not select headers. This time I'm going to select only my data. We'll go to Data tab, Sort. I'll take this down. We'll click on Options, Sort from left to right. OK. We got row 4. So why we are able to see row 4 only? Because this is taking only the top row. Let's select row 6, smallest to largest. Let's do OK. On the left hand side, we have got smallest figure, and on the right hand side, we have got largest figure or highest figure. Let's select this once more. Let's go to sort. Let's take this down. This time let's select as largest to smallest. OK. On the left hand side, we have got the largest figure, and on the right hand side, we have got smallest figure. Perfect. Let's move to next and last example, and this will be our bonus point. Custom sort categories. On the top, I have got my header. Let's select our data including headers by pressing Ctrl A or Command A. Whole data will be selected. We will go to Data tab. We'll click on Sort. Let's take this down. On the top, in right hand side, we can see my list has headers. I have selected my header also. If it's checked, let it be checked. In case it's not checked, you'll have to check this. Come to right hand side and click on A to Z, custom list, and we have got all the custom lists over here. I want to sort my data month wise. So I'll select list of month and we'll do OK. OK. Over here we can see missing column or row name. Let's go to options, sort from top to bottom. OK. Let's click over here and let's select month. OK. And the whole data got sorted. Let's come down. But one thing to notice over here, it's not arranged in proper sequence. After April, we can see Feb. Let's go to sort once again. Let's take this down. And instead of month, this time I'll select order date and we'll do OK. Now we have got the months in proper sequence. So these were the few examples in which we saw hidden features of Excel. I'll provide the link of file in description box. In case you want to download, you can.